asphalt's breathing in the humidity. Shoulder pads heavy with the weight of the week. Shedding this silk cage button by button. Finding the rhythm only the shadows can speak. The city static is a low hum in my temples. Looking for a doorway where the air feels right. Looking for a doorway where the air feels right. Step past the threshold, the dust motes dance. 1,000 lifetimes spinning in a row. Let the needle find the soul's resonance. Healing the noise with a velvet glow. In this temple of wax, I am finally free. I am finally free. Midnight blue sleeves folded on the counter. The tired, discarded serpent at my feet. I'm trading the spreadsheet for a different kind of math, where the equations are solved by the beat. The cardboard sleeves smell like cedar and thyme. And the world outside keeps rushing on, but in here the gravity is soft and slow. Just the hum of the light and the spirit reborn. Watching the ink find its home in the groove. Step past the threshold, the dust motes dance. 1,000 lifetimes spinning in a row. Let the needle find the soul's resonance. Healing the noise with a velvet glow. In this temple of wax, I am finally free. Just let it spin, let it heal. Soft humming, finally home.
Dust motes dancing pillars of amber. Refraction catching the spines on the shelf. 45 circles spinning in orbit. Revelations we're spinning in orbit. Revelations whispered just to myself. Catching the stillness, holding the glow. Safe in the amber where memories go. Once been the amber where memories go. One spin of history, one beat of now. Peace is the only thing left to allow. Peace is the only thing left to allow. Grooves holding ghost of a Friday night. Ghosts turning gold in the fading light. Fading light. The needle finds home in a groove from the past, making the present feel like it might last. Catching the stillness, holding the glow. Safe in the amber where memories go. Once been the amber where memories go. One spin of history, one beat of now. Peace is the only thing left to allow. Peace is the only thing left to allow. No clock in the corner. Just the sun.
city's architecture is screaming through the glass, fading frequencies as the concrete giants pass. Heavy metal thunder in the marrow of the bone. Yeah. Turning the ignition to leave the noise alone. A velvet sanctuary waits beyond the heavy door. I don't belong to the pavement anymore. Sinking deep into the velvet, losing all the weight. Resonance in the headphones, closing every gate. So quiet now. Static turns to silk when the vintage cans arrive. Only in the stillness do I feel truly alive. Feel truly alive. Trace the leather on my ears, a seal against the night. A seal against the night. Drowning out the sirens with a hum that feels just right. Feels just right. The velvet catches every edge, the velvet holds the curve. Repairing every synapse, settling every nerve. Just a ghost in the opolatry. Drifting far from the street, drifting far from the street. Sinking deep into the velvet, losing all the weight. Resonance in the headphones, closing every gate. Just let it go. Static turns to silk when the vintage cans arrive. Only in the stillness do I feel truly alive. Feel truly alive. Let the room dissolve. Let the architecture melt. Let the city stop. Just this resonance, just this static in heart. Sinking deep into the velvet, losing all the weight. Resonance in the headphones, closing every gate. In my sanctuary. Static turns to silk when the vintage cans arrive. Only in the stillness do I feel truly alive. Feel truly alive. Velvet sanctuary. Just breathe. Resonance. Slight lip smack. Quiet.
Soft tufts against the woven rug, curled in a crescent of the day. Amber light begins its descent as the motion outside drifts away. Blurred edges through the glass pane. The world is losing its momentum now. I am tethered to the floorboards in the gravity of your sleep. In this amber quietude we keep the promises we never have to speak. Rhythmic rise and fall of fur, rhythmic weight upon the weave. Rhythmic stillness settles deep. Just a breath away from leave. I am tethered to the floorboards in the gravity of your sleep. In this amber quietude we keep the promises we never have to speak. quietude.
The ticker tape is still screaming in my head, trading the green for the ghost of the red. Calculated friction on a marble floor, calculating what the static is for. Clockwork heart in a concrete shell, buying pieces of a story I can't tell. Leave the syntax of the hustle at the door. I don't wanna read those numbers anymore.
Flip the script and let the silver needle sink.
Leave the logic and the frenzy at the brink.
Inside the energy of the kind of space where the hush and static hides every trace. Let the rhythm soften what worry out. This is what the soul is really about. No more syntax, just the physical groove. Watch the shadows on the ceiling start to move. Dust the cover, let the needle find its home in the silent architecture of the dome. The hiss is a whisper from a vintage year, washing away every ghost of a fear. Spinning at 33 so slow and sweet, cooling the fever of the asphalt street. Sinking deep into the velvet chair, leaving all the empty numbers in the air. Flip the script and let the silver needle sink.
Leave the logic and the frenzy at the brink.
Inside the energy of the kind of space where the hush and static hides every trace. Let the rhythm soften what worry out. This is what the soul is really about. No more syntax, just the physical groove. Watch the shadows on the ceiling start to move.
A-side was a long day, too much friction, yeah, too much friction.
Yeah. Now we're riding that velvet groove. Let the numbers fade to gray.
Let it go, fade it,
let it go. Side B, just side B.
The scent of Celsius and aged oak, dust motes dancing in the amber smoke. A sepia light catches on the spine, frozen moments out of space and time. I'm tracing the hollows of a life once known, in a sanctuary built of clay and bone. Oh, the resonance starts to rise behind the static in my eyes. A temporal shift, a sudden bloom, filling every corner of the room. The sepia world begins to fade. Found my way through the light and shade. Found my way through the light and shade. A hollow echo in a narrow hall. I'm leaning my weight against the papered wall. The resonance of a name I haven't said fills the empty spaces in my head. Celestial pages turning in the light. Everything is finally sitting right. Oh, the resonance starts to rise behind the static in my eyes. A temporal shift, a sudden bloom, filling every corner of the room. The sepia world begins to fade. sepia echoes fading out of sight.
The amber bleeds out from the brick, a heavy sweetness in the air so thick. Long shadows stretching like a slow motion one. Before the electric flowers are born, window panes catch the last orange flare. A quiet fever cooling in the stare. Now the glass eyes blink along the street, white and cold where the gold used to meet. Neon hums a silver threaded song. This is where the city starts to belong. Into the velvet we lead, a world of static and phosphorescent green. A world of static and phosphorescent green. The gold has turned to slate and laid, a cooling blanket for the city's head. I see the corner lamps begin to glow, tracing path the sun refused to show. A subtle shift, a heavy velvet drop, where the afternoon and midnight finally stop. The light is gone, the dark is sweet, pulse of the pavement under our feet. City lights, ooh, velvet night. Now the glass eyes blink along the street, white and cold where the gold used to meet. Neon hums a silver threaded song. This is where the city starts to belong. Into the velvet we lead, a world of static and phosphorescent green. A world of static and phosphorescent green. Velvet city, velvet city. Gold turns to white city. Soft light, street lights blink on. Discard the compass, burn the chart, a temporary logic torn apart. No decimal points in the air tonight. Let the shadows drift of the lo-fi light, let the shadows stretch across the floor. We don't need the answers anymore. Just a rhythmic tilt of the heavy head, leaving all the clever words unsaid. Sink into the middle of a steady sway. Watch the world and all its rules melt away. Find the pulse and let the heart begin to nod its way back to the quiet end. To nod its way back to the quiet end. The city outside is a jagged line, calculating every second of time. But in here the angles have all gone soft. On a hazy pulse that's holding aloft, forget the math and the things we knew. Just a quiet room and a hazy view. Ooh, let it sway, let it sway. No rules, no lines, no heavy climb, no heavy climb. Just the drift of time, just a rhythmic tilt of the heavy head, leaving all the clever words unsaid. Sink into the middle of a steady sway. Watch the world and all its rules melt away. Find the pulse and let the heart begin to nod its way back to the quiet end. To nod its way back to the quiet end. Soft nod, Just stay right here. Let it all fade out.
Fingertips trace the grain of the cardboard sleeve. Fingertips find the dust and the stories it leaves. Cold blue light is a ghost on the wall. Cold blue light doesn't feel like a feeling at all. Static hum in the marrow of my bones. Static hum from the silence of our cellular phones. The magic of the needle is a slow descent in the groove where the ghost of the song is spent. Analog heartbeat in a digital room, breaking the silence with a velvet boom. Screen scrots fade in the blink of an eye. Screen trots are shadows that flicker and die. But this black circle holds the weight of the air. But this black circle shows how we used to be there. No cloud to climb, no server to hold, no server for a story that never grows old. Slow down, let the world turn cold outside. Just the heat of the spinning plate, no more cold, no more static noise. The magic of the needle is a slow descent in the groove where the ghost of the song is spent. Analog heartbeat in a digital room, breaking the silence with a velvet boom. In a digital room, velvet boom.
Sunlight slants across the hardwood floor, tracing paths I haven't seen before. Suspended in the amber, golden drift, a quiet, slow and cinematic shift. They dance in silence, ghost of floating in the space between the chairs. Tiny stars in a room of my own, a private galaxy quietly grown, spinning slow in the late afternoon. Everything still, everything right, bathed in the glow of the sunset light. I watch them collide, then drift away. The tiny remnants of the passing day. It's a map of a universe I never knew. No gravity here to pull me back to earth. Just waiting to see what this silence is worth. Drifting on, tiny stars spinning on. Gravity holds no meaning in this room. Just the light.
of the world, held up by two thin wires. Sliding them down the bridge into the dark where the day expires. Everything blurs into soft gray shapes. A quiet room where the light escapes, rubbing the screen burn from the back of my mind. Just exhaling the static, leaving the hours behind. Just let it go. A slow, deep release. 5 days of focus, now the periphery is wide. Skin around my eyes finally finds a place to hide. Just breathing in, breathing out, clearing the doubt. No more focus, no more lines. Just the dark, just the silence. Finally, ooh, yeah.
Corner office stays behind the heavy oak. I'm trading the agenda for a silver smoke. The power suit is pooling on the hardwood floor. I'm not the architect of anything no more. The headlines fade to static on a distant screen, and I am finally breathing in the in-between. Even the crown needs a moment to settle down, away from the noise and the weight of the town. Just a heartbeat, steady and slow. Let the groove take the lead, let the strategy go. Let the groove take the lead. The spread shades blur like water on a window pane. I'm stepping off the fast track, off the midnight train. The digital chatter is a ghost of a sound as the heavy logic lifts right off the ground. No quarterly reviews, no deadlines to meet, just the velvet air and the cool on my feet. Even the crown needs a moment to settle down, away from the noise and the weight of the town. Just a heartbeat, steady and slow. Let the groove take the lead, let the strategy go. Let the groove take the lead. No more hierarchy here, just the hum. Yeah, sinking in.
The concrete breeds a heavy, jagged sigh. Indigo bleeds into the sulfur sky. I leave the jagged edges of the day turning from the crowd to find my way. Every neon glance is just a blur, searching for the heart I know is there. Where the purple turns to deepest black, in this haven I don't look back. A sanctuary built of rhythm and breath, escaping the city's frantic velvet death. I'm sinking deep into the indigo horizon, sinking deep into the indigo horizon. I trace the jagged lines of silhouettes. The city's hungry glow is full of debts, but here the air is thick with quiet gold. A different story for the night to hold. No more asphalt noise, no more neon flare, just the velvet weight of this sanctuary in the air. Where the purple turns to deepest black, in this haven I don't look back. A sanctuary built of rhythm and breath, escaping the city's frantic velvet death. I'm sinking deep into the indigo horizon, sinking deep into the indigo horizon. Let the colors bleed, let the noise retreat, finding my heartbeat in the rhythm of the street. Indigo horizon, indigo horizon, safe haven found, safe haven found, sanctuary.
Steam is rising from the porcelain rim. Everything outside is looking rather dim. I take a sip and feel the warmth slide down, losing the noise of the concrete town, matching the rhythm, a quiet thrum, counting the seconds until I am numb. Let the rhythm match my heartbeat now. Silence is a secret I finally allow, finding the space in the hollow air, leaving behind every worry and care in the heartbeat, heartbeat in the silent retreat. The world is loud, but I am in here. The world is fading until it's clear. The world is a hum that I don't mind. The world is the quiet I was meant to find, just the space where the coffee meets the soul, making the fragments feel finally whole. Let the rhythm match my heartbeat now. Silence is a secret I finally allow, finding the space in the hollow air, leaving behind every worry and care in the heartbeat, heartbeat in the silent retreat.
us, Motes dance in the light's embrace. In the light's embrace. Caught in a rhythm, a timeless space. A timeless space. Flipping the side, hearing the click. The world outside is moving too quick. Safe in the spin, safe in the sound. Leaving the heavy suits on the ground. On the ground. Memories trapped in the grooves of the line, spinning endlessly, frozen in time. Warm and heavy, the analog heart, letting the digital world fall apart. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. The needle drops and the static begins. A symphony of all our old sins. All our old sins. No more numbers, no more clocks, just the velvet scent of the record box. Rubbing tired eyes, letting it go. In the violet light of the sunset slow. Sunset slow. Memories trapped in the grooves of the line, spinning endlessly, frozen in time. Warm and heavy, the analog heart, letting the digital world fall apart. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. Spinning endlessly, warm in the glow. Trapped in the spin, forever warm. Spinning endlessly, endlessly. Trapped in the
Sunlight shifts across the weave. You're twitching in a phantom chase. Tiny paws against the rug, running through a golden place. I watch the rhythm of your breath sinking with the spinning glass, letting all the static go, letting all the hours pass. Little dreamer in the amber glow, where the edges of the afternoon go slow. Oh, I'm untethering the heavy thread, following the quiet paths you tread, following the quiet paths you tread. Tail wags at a silent sound. Are you hunting ghosts in the velvet dark? I'm shedding all the rigid light, trading the noise for a soft remark. There's a balance in the air between the twitching and the hum. Everything is settling, everything is finally coming undone.
shadow stretching thin across the pine, marking out the hours on the floor. The needle finds a comfort in the line, locking out the noise behind the door, locking out the noise behind the door. The amber light is giving up the fight, yielding every corner to the night. And the silence starts to resonate in the sanctuary, in the storm, letting go of every heavy weight. I don't need the city anymore, just the static and the spinning heart, watching all the edges fall apart. Dust motes suspended in the blue, a static film upon the polished wood. There's a frequency that's calling you, doing exactly what a melody should. The hum of the amplifier fills the room, growing like a quiet velvet bloom. And the silence starts to resonate in the sanctuary, in the storm, letting go of every heavy weight. I don't need the city anymore, just the static and the spinning heart, watching all the edges fall apart. Just the static fall apart. The night is finally taking hold. Just the groove, finally still. The gold has dissolved into the indigo rim. Gravity is just a suggestion now. We are drifting in the wide-angled suspension, surrendering the clock-sharp edge. No orbit to maintain, just the velvet weight of the air, finally untethered.
Hold the breath of the twilight hour. In the stillness we find our power. Doing nothing is a sacred art. Let the silence become the heart. Drifting, just drifting. Dust motes are suspended in the cooling air. The room is breathing at half speed. Every thought is a falling into shadow, a dissolution of the must-do world. Whispering, the stillness is a heavy healing balm. Nothing left to prove in the dark. Hold the breath of the twilight hour. In the stillness we find our power. Doing nothing is a sacred art. Let the silence become the heart. Drifting, just drifting.
No logic, no logic. No rules, no lights on the boulevard biting, neon chewing through the glass, sirens wailing in the alley, watching all the shadows pass. Cold air at the neck of the jacket, melting the marrow, finding my way down a street that's growing lean and narrow. The concrete talks too loud out here, a frequency of gray. But I've got a ritual to wash the grime away. Spin the black circle till the static turns to silk, pouring out the healing like a glass of heavy milk, hissing like a kettle on a stove that's never cold, wrapped inside a sanctuary that's a century old. No more sharp edges, just a crackle in the air, leaving all the ice of the city on the stair, leaving all the ice of the city on the stair. Watching dust motes in the spotlight of a lamp. Air is getting heavy, a little humid and damp. I found a memory in the texture of the sleeve, a frequency that's easier for a heavy heart to believe. Analog heartbeat thumping through the floor. I don't need the digital city anymore. Spin the black circle till the static turns to silk, pouring out the healing like a glass of heavy milk, hissing like a kettle on a stove that's never cold, wrapped inside a sanctuary that's a century old. No more sharp edges, just a crackle in the air, leaving all the ice of the city on the stair, leaving all the ice of the city on the stair. Just the hits, just the warmth. Static turns to silk. Sanctuary, silk. This is your frequency for late night unwinding. The sun has set on the noise, and the stars are finally finding their way through the glass. Leave the weight of the day at the door. We're just floating now.
The static finally yields to the night. I'm shedding this heavy suit of light. Streetlights blooming like plastic chrysanthemums, silent math where the radio hums, ink on the ceiling, midnight blue. I'm finding a rhythm that feels more like you. Midnight thoughts under violet skies, tracing constellations with tired eyes. Every little worry is a falling star, knowing that peace is never that far. Peace is never that far. Found a sanctuary in the old wood dust, trading the iron for something I trust. A familiar hook catching the shadows, open up all the heavy set windows. The city is sleeping but the stars are awake, giving back everything the daytime would take. Midnight thoughts under violet skies, tracing constellations with tired eyes. Every little worry is a falling star, knowing that peace is never that far. Peace is never that far. Just drifting, finding the peace.
Sweet dreams from the satellite. See you on the other side. Shoulders drop like the mercury in winter. Denim walls, keeping all the static out. Deep pockets for the keys and the memories. No more screaming at the sky or the doubt. No more screaming at the sky or the doubt. Let the rhythm take the wheel. Let the colors fade to blue. Wrapped in cotton clouds, I'm finding something true. Just a heartbeat and a melody floating in the air. Safe inside the rhythm, and I'm finally there. City lights are just a blur on the window pane. On the window pane. I don't need the shine or the gold today. Just this heavy weed and a low impulse. Watching all the hurry drift away. Drift away. Let the rhythm take the wheel. Let the colors fade to blue. Wrapped in cotton clouds, I'm finding something true. Just a heartbeat and a melody floating in the air. Safe inside the rhythm, and I'm finally there. Shoulders drop. Found my peace in the weave, in the melody, in the melody.
Heavy hours dissolve like salt in the tide, washing the edges where the worries hide. The day is a mirror cracked on the wall, watching the fragments begin to fall. Watching the fragments begin to fall. It rumbles deep in the hollow of the bone. A steady tide for the mind alone, pulling the tension from the marrow. Smoother the paths that were once so narrow. Smoother the paths that were once so narrow. I'm drifting out past the reach of the shore, finding the peace I was looking for. It calls from the dark, a velvet ghost, healing the parts that hurt the most. Just let the vibration take the weight, closing the lock on the heavy gate, closing the lock on the heavy gate. Nothing but static in the rearview glass, watching the shadows of the morning pass. The cold was sharp, but the heat is slow. Deep in the pulse where the currents flow, holding the space where the silence grows. Exactly how far, nobody knows. Into the spaces that are finally clean. The anchor is gone, the current is deep, lulling the wreckage of the day to sleep. Lulling the wreckage
crackle steady on the city fading low. Hollows on the boulevard bleeding into gray. The street is losing edges, washing all the lines away. I'm pressing against the cool, clear paint, watching the colors liquefy in the rain. The grid is breaking down one flicker at a time, turning every sharp angle into a gentle rhyme. And the neon is melting into the dark, a slow motion drift from the concrete park. Eyelids heavy with the weight of the glow. The pulse of the room is getting steady and slow. Just drifting now of the city down below, floating on the hum of the city down below. The traffic lights a rhythmic blink that's far too wide. I'm letting the gravity pull me inside. Everything vertical starting to lean, dissolving the borders of the waking scene. The static is soft, a whisper on the glass, just watching the embers of the evening pass. And the neon is melting into the dark, a slow motion drift from the concrete park. Eyelids heavy with the weight of the glow. The pulse of the room is getting steady and slow. Just drifting now of the city down below, floating on the hum of the city down below.
Stacking the histories into the square. The day is settling thin on the air. Oranges pulling the weight from the sky, watching the concrete begin to deny. A grateful exhale in the hush of the room, waiting for evening to finally bloom. The chapters and tuck them away, giving my thanks for the light of the day. Turning the dial on the hum of the street, where the shadows and starlight finally meet. Good night to the glass in the gray, giving my thanks for the light of the day. The dust on the sleeve is a sign of the time, a rhythm that's steady, a simple design. I'm pulling the shade on the fire and gold, releasing the stories the morning is told. No more requirements, no more to find, just the soft settling of a quiet mind. Drifting on, closing the day. The night is a blanket of velvet and gray. Fold up the chapters and tuck them away, giving my thanks for the light of the day. Turning the dial on the hum of the street, where the shadows and starlight finally meet. Good night, sleep well, fading.
settles in the inner groove. The static fades, there's nothing left to move. Click, the circuit dies, the light is gone. The heavy velvet mask of dark is drawn. Soft exhale, the city stops its spinning. A different kind of ending, soft beginning. Just the ghost of a hum, just the warmth of the room. Hush, everything is finally finally still.